was because I went over there so I would make sure that he put that see for the for that rule for BP thing, because if it was without that he won't go, you know.
Uh-huh.
So, and I'm getting dizzy.
How come?
Because this is nervousness in me because this is going.
Let me go get your water for you.
No, because this is what's going to be. See, he can't stand just not get what he wants when he wants it.
Uh-huh.
And so he came over there this morning. And I thought, what the heck is wrong with him? Why is he? And because I didn't think I would see him today, because I had no way to talk to him really for any reason. And then it dawned me what it was.
Mm-hmm.
He probably thinking, oh, wait a minute, she's going to go over there or she's going to go get up in this morning, and that his wife's going to come out and look for the. She's going to leave, and I don't want her to leave because I want her to get that. Because she doesn't have the talk off, because he has our trim is right there in the house, and in their house, and later in Madden and everything. So he was going to make some kind of civil thing that he has to do, something that he has to have to go to the house.
Right.
And so then he thought, no,
Oops.
I'll just tell her I have to go get you something that I left it at the house. So he went running out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, that thing just went crazy with him, and I could see him. He was a nervous wreck because she said, "What are you so nasty today? And why are you so worried about work? Well, because what she doesn't know is that his new route to is in there for this that way he's going to sneak down there, and he's going to pick those two the two of these.
Mm-hmm. Watches?
Yeah, because that's how he made Timmy John him before, was he took that he can't stand that thing because that can come from, it's going to be out of his mouth because he doesn't know that she's done that, and so and then I just got real nervous real fast because he's gonna know that somebody made that to play Kippens right here now.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got nervous. I thought, well, I'm going to make a mess here. So then what happens is, last night I went, oh, he's going to go in the closet for something, and because the thing, I went down there and I couldn't find it. And so he says, hey, he says, somebody must have taken my thing. He says, who would have taken that? And she says, I don't know. Then she was out of the house, and so because he was out in an errand or something, and so he was getting really nuts because on his his pie ward, she said to him, whenever you go do your spending thing, make sure you take your thing for here. Well, then he didn't know that her husband had already left for the day to go get that thing, his expo for me his that had his on his hand just like this on here. So she's not going to know that she's going to take that down there to the 6th of February to do it. So she'll just go there and go walk in that and she's going to be sitting in there. And then now she's going to find out that he picked against his coming that he him telling her that you go down there with me. He says with that because he thought because he wasn't going to be in there today, and she didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Because he told him, you don't need to have to worry about going down there. Because she kept saying, well, I better get down there and get that. He didn't want her touching that for what his wife's going to do about that. He wants to get that teeth again by himself, not her. Because then she'll go walk in there, and she'll go in there, and she's, and she'll cause a big scream, and so what she did to just now today, the reason that I went in there today is I ran down there, and then I thought, oh, I can't do that today. I just won't say anything about the hand. I'm not gonna say anything. And he says, oh, no, I gotta tell him because I had that double time thing then that he has to have the screen that he has to have his name on it. And so he got caught himself in the mist. And then the three he has already in the store there. They're already in there, and he got mad, and I blamed myself, because he's really going to be going after her. Why'd you get that ring?
You want one? I'm offering her one of my wonderful oatmeal cookies I made. Go ahead, Mom.
She said he won't let her get asked for anything today, because
no, you can't have one, Sheba.
So all that stuff is in there, and so now I'm thinking, God, I probably got him in so much trouble because she found now that he he's going to try everything he can to get her out of that. But I told him five ever said. But so now he'll go in there about 5 o'clock, and so he's got.
You know a lot about this dude, huh?
And he doesn't realize that I put her down for 50 because I had already went in there and big it for him because he didn't have any reason that he knew that she was going in because I didn't tell him. Because I didn't want him to know that because that was going to cause a big bar thing, because knowing that she knows that And then why didn't she tell him that he's going? This little runt. And and then my head, it's just like, I'm thinking, did I make a big mess? I tried to help out instead. And then now they're walking, that one is just walking all over the place. Walking now. And then she jumped up, she just, oh, the J, just, that's too much for that, for me, because I can't do all those things and at the same time. And I told her that before that I was not going to go on but then I did change it now because she had it on her skate thing, and she's got her
Jump.
she's got it on his B but no, she doesn't, because he took that back down because he took it back to his wife's place. So she wouldn't know that he was over there. So he took it back to his house. Now, when he gets over there to look at... What do you do?
You're up there you're talking and stuff, and Chubb's behind you over there. Ralph!
Oh.
Hacking and puking and belching and all kinds of weird stuff. But you can't see her except a little bitty bit right there. You see a little bitty dark shadow.
Oh my gosh, too. What time is it? I have to be over there.
What time did you watch say? I can't see that. My eyes are getting bad. Let me shut this screen down a little bit.
Oh, it's 5 till.
5 till what? You're right, it is 5 till 12.
Oh.
On January the 8th, 2020.
I should be ready to go to, but I can't, because that'll kill me.
What will kill you?
The fact that I owe the 3, and I've already got 3 of those 3 for those 3 big line, the ones that you asked me to make the papers for. I made them for you.
Thank you.
So, but now I don't have one.
Oh.
And
I don't know where you put it either to give it one back.
it's on my it's on my
Well, you can go get one back if you need one.
Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Just make sure you look before you walk, Mom, because there's that rug right there. See on the floor?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so if you turn around and walk, I don't want you to... Like Larry almost killed himself on it yesterday.
Yeah. Well,
I'm so glad I invested in this little Gorilla Grip or whatever it's called.
I think I'll just go...
See how it holds the phone much nicer now?
Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is go right here on the wall.
You're going to go on the wall?
Aren't they on here on the wall?
Oh, what? Whatever you put?
My right here.
Sure. Okay.
I'll just swing out there on that thing.
Okay.
Out to pop my arm just popped.
Yeah, I heard that. Is that your arm?
Yeah, and that hurt.
It did, huh? That's weird how you're starting to snap, crackle, and pop, aren't you?
Oh.
When we get the oil out, we could oil you. Wouldn't that be cool? We could oil your joints.
I think that's in your drawer, isn't it?
Huh?
Isn't that in your
I have joint oil in my drawers. Is that what you're saying? Cutie pie. Did you have to go potty, Ma?
Don't you have a listen in there.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Don't you have one of those special pair things? Paper error.
Paper? What are you saying, honey?
Yeah,
How
it's
frustrating
right
it must be for
It's
you to
right
not be
in-
able to say what you're trying to say.
It's right there on my floor.
Oh,
It's right here in the room.
okay.
You want to see it?
Not really.
It's it's right in there.
Okay, I believe you. Say goodbye to the people. We're gonna hang up.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
I mean goodbye.
That's her Italian coming out.
And then the third thing is there's think of me giving my leg back, about being back in the river shore. I'm just ready to scream.
Right. I love this thing I bought. It cost, it would have been, it was 30, it ended up being $37.77 or something like that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go get one of those too.
And it just holds the phone so wonderfully. It bends in all different directions. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like some sort of thing from another planet, but I like it. Whoever invented that did something smart.
Well, I'm going to...
It's rather reasonable.
I'm going to have to hold myself. I'm going to have trouble because I had a hard time on the other one. I almost had the...
Well, you better go.
Okay.
So when she first came this way, she was on her way to the bathroom. Now she went into the bathroom. And all throughout my life growing up, I'm Kathy, by the way. How are ya? My mom is Mary Jo. I'm Kathy Jo. My mom has Alzheimer's. All my life growing up, she would sit and do these like hour-long sessions of gibberish. All my life. Of story, not gibberish, I mean, it was understandable, but it was generally a fabricated story to keep my attention on her, I suppose, but it was something her brain did all my life, where she would just fabricate these lies, stories, whatever you want to call them. She should have written books about them, because they were pretty intricate. And as you could see, from what you just saw, they were pretty detailed and believable. But they were BS. Complete BS. And, as a child, when I finally realized that that's what was going on, it was an interesting day, you know. And my mom was always different, a little different, you know. She had lots of energy. And I would do things like pretend I had a gun with the bullets in it, like Russian roulette, where she'd be telling her stories for like blah, 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 blah. But they were like about when she was a May Queen, stories about her teenage years. I wish I'd remember them now, because I heard them over and over and over, almost word for word. Some of the stories were almost word for word that she would repeat all my life. You think I have them memorized now? I'm sure if I thought about it, it'd come up. But one was about her. A lot of it was about high school's times, and certain things that happened when she got spanked by her dad with a belt. She told that story over and over. How she didn't do anything wrong, and how she was spanked wrongfully, and how she didn't talk to her dad for a certain amount of time after that, and blah, blah, blah. You know, there's certain stories that really, life-changing events in her life that she would tell the story over and over. And I would always listen because I was taught to be polite. But sometimes as I got to be in my 20s, or maybe my teens, late teens, I would sit there and I'd go, I'd act like my hand was a gun, I'd go, and she'd still be talking, and I'd be all, still here, and I'd die. And then she'd still be talking, and all of a sudden she'd go, what are you doing? And she'd get mad. And then, one day, we went to the movies, and we saw this movie called Harold and Maude. And in that one, he had a mom that chatterboxed too. And he was a little bit more, had a lot more money than me. He went and got himself a real gun and real props. It was all props. And he would literally kill himself in front of his mom all the time. I told my mom, I go, listen, we looked at each other in the movie. It was like, it was a known thing. We looked at each other. I'm going to have to own this movie. Because he made a hearse out of a car. I was all into that kind of mentality when I was young, you know. And death seemed like bitching to me. I was too conceited to ever kill myself. But I would kill myself in front of my mom. Not as much as the guy from Marilyn Monroe did. I just would do the... Or I would pretend there was a door and I'd open it up. She's still talking? And I'd shut it again. I'd stand up and I'd open it. Are you still... And then I'd shut it. She, what are you doing? I'm going to see if you're still talking. But I just see if you're still talking. That's all. I had to be real nice about it. Oh my gosh. She was very, very much... My mom was a narcissist. Yeah. So, you had to walk on eggshells at all times. And she was very loving, though, very good mom, but I don't know any different, but she was a very good mom. I mean, very doting. If you were sick, you couldn't ask for a better nursemaid. She was like, had the energy to wait on you every whim. And she was a very doting mom. She doted so much on us as children that I would get irritated and feel I had the right to tell her to back off. How lucky, huh? How lucky. I mean, I'm not trying to say that my mom was a bad person in any way, shape, or form, because I would never talk her down like that, okay? I mean, when I get mad at people, I do my fair share of bitching about them when I am mad at people. I am not perfect in any way, shape, or form, but I try not to, I realize I'm not perfect, so who am I? Live and let live, right? Okay, everybody, I'm going to end this now. It's 22 minutes long. Long enough. And I bought this new little handy-dandy little holder. I'm going to show it to you. See it? It's cool. It shapes into whatever I want it to shape into. And I don't have to hold my phone or lean it weird. Isn't this cool? I love it. I love it. Best investment in my little business here, huh? Okay, everybody, you have a great day. Hello to all of you out there that watch these. I appreciate you watching them. I really, really do. And I hope that you understand why we haven't gotten together in a while, huh? Look at that. I lost a little bit of weight right here. Just about this much. I am down to 242 pounds. I was 298 pounds. So now I'm 242. I'm teeter-tottering between 243 and 242, so I'm going to say I'm 242. Okay, love you guys. Have a great, great rest of the day. Ciao, Bella.